His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by His Excellency Kashim Shettima, GCON, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. The President of the Senate, ably represented by the Chairman, Senate Committee on Labor and Employment, Senator Pickett Plan. The Honorable Member and House Committee Chair, representing the Speaker of House of Representatives, the Senators and House of Representatives members here present, the Secretary to Government, the Ministers of FCT, Trade and Investment, and other ministers ably represented. The Head of Service of the Federation, represented by Head of Service, the President of NLC and TUC, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, happy Workers' Day to all of us. I am delighted to be in your midst today for the 2024 May Day rally in solidarity with Nigerian workers. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers of this event. And thank you for inviting me to share this significant occasion with you as we celebrate today in honoring the backbone of our nation, the workers. Aware that May Day also is known as International Workers' Day, celebrated on the 1st May in over 80 countries worldwide, to commemorate the historic struggles and gains made by workers and labor movements. In our great country today, the first International Workers' Day celebration was commemorated in 1980, and it has since become an annual event for the Nigerian labor movement. Thus, today being the first May Day under this administration, it again reminds us of the great sacrifices made by the working class towards enthronement of dignity of labor, generation of wealth, and to ensure safe working environments, which are key to national growth and development. Fellow comrades, as we gather here under the theme People First, we are reminded of the fundamental principle that must guide our actions and policies, which is the prioritization of the welfare and well-being of our people. Our gathering today, therefore, is a testament of our firm commitment to placing the needs and aspirations of our workers at the forefront of our national agenda through provision of fair and just working conditions, which are not just ideals, but basic human rights. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu believes that every worker deserves to toil in an environment free from exploitation, discrimination, and oppression. We must therefore strive to create workplaces that foster dignity, respect, job security, and inclusivity for all. A foundation upon which individuals build their lives and support their families. In our rapidly changing world, we must recognize the importance of guaranteeing stable employment opportunities to our workforce by investing in policies and initiatives that safeguard jobs and create avenues for sustainable livelihoods, where wages must reflect the true value and effort of labor. It is thus unacceptable for any worker to toil tirelessly and still struggle to make ends meet. And that's the belief of our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Hence, the ongoing efforts by government to pay wage award to workers and the review of national minimum wage by a tripartite committee involving the representatives of employers, workers, and government towards ensuring that every worker receives a fair living wage that enables them to live with dignity, provide for their families, and contribute to the growth of our economy. We must therefore see each other as partners in progress and utilize the initiatives already provided by the government to turn our challenges into new opportunities for national growth and development by lending our support to this administration, which had promised and remains committed to revitalizing the economy in line with its mantra of renewed hope for unity and prosperity for all through careful implementation of its 8-point agenda as is clearly set out. As we commemorate this Workers' Day, let us not forget the sacrifices and contributions of the labor movement in shaping our nation's history. Let us honor the legacy of those who fought for the rights and freedoms we enjoy today by continuing that struggle for justice, equality, and solidarity. Let us stand united in our resolve to building a future where every worker is valued, respected, and empowered to achieve their dreams, because together we can create a Nigeria where the well-being of our people is not just a slogan, but a lived reality. You will recall that on January 30th, 2024, the federal government took a decisive step towards enhancing the welfare of Nigerian workers by inaugurating a 37-man tripartite committee on minimum wage. This committee was tasked with the critical responsibility of recommending a realistic, and I repeat, once again, a realistic national minimum wage that aligns with our current economic landscape. Since then, the committee has been working tirelessly alongside labor leaders to reach an agreement on a new national minimum wage that reflects the country's economic realities. And I repeat, that reflects the country's economic reality. Although the committee could not reach a consensus at its last meeting before the May deadline, we want to reassure Nigerian workers that we are working diligently around the clock with organized labor to conclude negotiations and ensure a successful outcome. Our commitment is unwavering The Nigerian workers should be rest assured that despite the short delay, the minimum wage will take effect on from 1st May 2024. We are not going to lose any time. Moreover, the government is receptive to the committee's suggestion of transitioning beyond the mere minimum wage to a living wage that truly reflects the value of workers' contributions. And when we talk about this, we mean that even the private sectors will key into minimum wage. Families will key into minimum wage. So it's going to affect the drivers, it's going to affect the house helps, and it's going to affect everybody. So it's a tedious one that we are working to make sure that we achieve the value of what is placed before us. In conclusion, I urge all stakeholders to embrace a spirit of cooperation, understanding, and patriotism, coupled with diligence and increased productivity. And I repeat, increased productivity. By working together, we can lift our nation out of poverty and usher in an era of prosperity for workers and citizens alike. Rest assured that this government empathizes with the struggle of workers and citizens and will not falter in its commitment to their well-being. Finally, we urge the organized labor to maintain social dialogue in resolving disputes. We are together. President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is the driver in this journey. All the appointees are the conductors, and all Nigerians and foreigners living in Nigeria are passengers. And I am sure and very sure that by the grace of God, our vehicle will take us to our destination. In Jesus' name. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless.